with Mac. But anyway, going on with today's show, it's been excellent here in Secunda with the Petrochemical and Energy Show. And one of the sponsors today is just joined me, Gavin, and from Nordland. Nordland Lighting. Nordland Lighting. So, Gavin, maybe just give us a bit of briefing of who Nordland is, where you guys are. I know it's lighting, but maybe you just give us a bit of the background of the company.
Thanks so much, Andre. So thank you for the opportunity. We really appreciate it. And it's a privilege for us to be on the air today. So Nordland Lighting is one of the biggest and most predominant industrial and commercial lighting manufacturers and suppliers in South Africa and Africa. We are in existence for almost 60 years now. And yes, so we have a great footprint in the industrial arena.
Nordland. So, and predominantly, we chatted earlier on just a bit about LED mostly.
Yeah, so we only do new technology.
Yes.
And not of any of the old technologies. So we don't do any other products except LED technology. Yes.
And it's and those kind of lighting solutions are predominantly for industrial, mining, hazardous areas, and then commercial.
Yeah, so commercial as well, but we are very well known for our heavy industrial applications, and also mining industry, manufacturing industry, food and beverage industry, all your industrial industries we cater for. Yes.
And you guys manufacture, or you bring in, or is it assembled locally type of?
No, not assembly locally. We only manufacture, so we are the manufacturers of everything that we do. And yes, there is certain electronic parts and so that we do use source, but we manufacture everything from scratch.
Okay, and I suppose one of your biggest customers is the guys across the road from here, that one with the flame that burns every night, eh?
Yes, actually many years back, Sasol were looking for people to supply them with hazardous or EX lighting. And that was about 55 years ago. They approached Nordland in those days, and that's where we started our relationship with Sasol. And through the years, I would say we are the biggest lighting supplier, especially on the EX or hazardous lighting for Sasol in South Africa. Okay,
and then just a bit about the technology itself. So it's LEDs, but I suppose the power usage is or power demand. Let's get the it's a less intrusive. So if you go back 55 years and you look at what the lighting lux capability of a light today versus a lux capability of a light those days, it's changed completely. It's a brand new technology. And how manufacturing? What goes into manufacturing hazardous spaced lighting? So because it's obviously there's chemicals and it's heat, and so you have to build housings that relate and can work in those kind of conditions, I suppose.
Yes, so firstly, we do comply with international and national standards firstly. All our luminaires are tested and certified by MASK, which is one of the most predominant testing and certifying institutions within South Africa. And therefore, we do comply with the highest of standards. So in terms of hazardous lighting, your hazardous lighting is two classes, for dust and for gas. And depending on the type of gas, dust exposure, we manufacture according to those applications and needs.
Oh, that's brilliant stuff. So that goes to the next question, mining. So mining, I suppose, is exactly the same. It has to be non-flash or non-flammable, no sparks and all that taken out of the lighting, but you supply lighting for underground use as well.
Yes, so one of our best known products is the mini light, or as we call it, the haulage light. So with a lot of mining companies in South Africa, they use these lights as their main lighting source for the haulages and traveling places underground. And then obviously there is certain mining applications where they need hazardous lighting for certain applications in areas, and there we do cater for that as well.
Okay, and then also in the high lighting areas where it's dangerous, you guys try and bring the lumens up and drive. So I can just see conveyor lighting. I saw the conveyor lighting as well. So you guys supply the full spectrum of mining, hazardous manufacturing, warehousing. I saw a lot of the warehousing stuff as well.
Yes, so if you're a company in any industrial, manufacturing, mining industry, and you need advice and solutions in terms of lighting, firstly to comply to standards, but I think Nordland stands for quality and a special sustainability. That is our business, and that's why we are so well known in the bigger industries and in the big dogs, as we call it, like Sasol. They use us, and they keep on using us because of our sustainability, our cost effectiveness, our efficacy of our lights, and all the benefits you get from it. So we don't just manufacture just a standard light. We really, really want to make a difference, or we do make a difference for all our customers, especially in terms of sustainability, energy saving, and also in decarbonization, which is something very, very important to companies these days. So if you are looking at decarbonization, we are absolutely the leaders in South Africa, and I would even say globally in terms of that.
So that's reducing your carbon footprint in industry ways.
Yes.
Yeah. So in that sense, so typically you're not only designing lighting for your customer, you're designing the requirement that the customer would obviously have, and for, let's say, a brand new warehouse, you guys are going to sit and design the lighting for the warehouse, optimization of electricity use, and also then look at the carbon footprint or decarbonization of that area and giving them the total solution.
Yeah, absolutely. So we don't manufacture and supply products. We are an outright solutions provider in terms of lighting. So one of the services we provide is lighting designs. So a lighting design is where we engage with the customer, we assess the application and everything that they need. We do a lighting design through state-of-the-art technology, and by that technology we specify a certain product and also a solution for their total lighting and illumination that they need for that specific place.
And then I suppose service level agreement to serviceability of that environment over a period of time.
Yeah, definitely. So that's one of the things Nordland Lighting is well known for, is our quality in terms of expected lifetime and aftermarket service. One of the things that really differentiate in that part is that all the Nordland lights is retrofittable and maintainable. So because we do manufacture our bodies and our fittings to with the highest products and
IP67 and IP rate.
And the materials that we use, they tend to outlast 10 times longer than any other products, and because of that, there's a lot of aftermarket service that you get, and also cost savings by not just replacing luminaires, but actually installing new technology with your current bodies, and that saves you a lot of time and money.
Yeah, because I saw when I was reading through your tech specs, there's a lot of what I call it. Maybe I'll just pick it up again. Modular lighting.
Oh yeah, modular lighting.
Modular lighting. That's a kind of one that I suppose really puts you streaks ahead of all the competition out there, because supplying that and having manufacturing in South Africa, your lead times are obviously spot on, and you can. So that's the kind of things that really make or break you guys in the industry. And I suppose 55 years or 55 years
59 next
59 years in the industry is, whether you can put your money where your mouth is and take on some of the bigger, well, not the bigger, but the manufacturing guys that require that kind of standard, and bringing 59 years of technology into that, it just makes sense to work with you guys. So where's Nordland going now? What is the next steps? Where you guys, what does the future look like?
So, we have done over the past 59 years more than 100,000 lighting projects. And for South
I thought you were going to say 100,000 lights, but 100,000
projects. Yes, Jeez. Millions of lights. And, those many of those luminaires are still in use today within all the bigger industrial industries. So our focus for the future is even to increase and improve our technologies. We are currently working on fantastic new technologies that we want to showcase, especially in the agricultural industry as well, but it's going to be applicable for everybody. So Nordland really focuses on really developing and keep on developing for our customers.
Yeah, so there's a notion to better technology all the time, so that reinventing lighting all the time is coming through. That's what I'm hearing. So you're reinventing new lights, new structures, new drivers, new anything about lighting to bring it back into a product and give it to your customer base.
Yes, definitely. So our focus is on efficacy, efficiency, sustainability, and our technologies is not something that is necessarily seen by the eye, but it's proven through time. And obviously, when you engage with us, we can show you what we actually can do for you. Lighting is something that a lot of the people, obviously, because they are not in that industry, take for granted. You don't really take note of it. But as soon as you get to the detail of it, we can show you really what difference we can make for you, especially if you are a company that uses a lot of lighting in your plant or in your manufacturing area. That costs you a lot of money, and we can really make a difference for you.
And I suppose not only reducing carbon footprint, but also reducing maximum demand, because I know that a lot of these warehouses and things that start up need to or not exceed your maximum demand.
Yes.
Right, otherwise Eskom comes with a big stick and says, "Hey, yes, kry vir jou boete."
Yeah. So just to touch on that, some of our newest luminaires, our modular floodlights that you just mentioned earlier, Andre, they are touching almost at 180 lumens per watt system efficacy. So that is absolutely an industry leader.
That's a game changer.
In terms of energy consumption and the light output, we are absolutely the leaders. And but it's not just that. It's combining that with our lighting designs, with our solutions, our technical expertise, and really not just installing a light that will illuminate your life, but also keep you sustainable and reducing your costs in the future. That's what we are about, and that's why we have such a great brand and it's such a great name. Our future is just to build on it and to move closer and closer to the guys that really support us and really give back our support to them.
How have you found this event so far?
Fantastic. This event was
guys
definitely worth it, even just
it.
For this radio interview.
We pride ourselves, and this comes out of a long-term relationship. Martin and the rest of the team have had an excellent relationship with this event over the past year. So we try and bring something else. It's not.
Absolutely.
This is radio, but it's different type of radio. It's not like the commercial radio stations out there. This is a hands-on radio station, old school type, and that's what we try and bring to it, because our listener base is close to 250,000. Right now.
That's fantastic.
So that's a kind of the next step, because our kind of listeners are not the everyday guy that's just listening to commercial radio show, a drive to work radio show. This is about bringing this kind of environment all together. And what I've seen is the petrochemical and energy show, they've managed to bring the symbiotic relationships with all the different exhibitors here, because I've spoken to a lot of the guys today, but it's this nucleus of industries, and they all get along, and there's a symbiotic relationship. And hats off to you guys for putting in a sponsorship into this, and I hope you guys get the mileage out of it.
Thanks so much, Andre. So at the end of the day, you can contact us or just go to Nordland on Google and go to our website and contact us, and then we can really be of assistance. We have found with a lot of people, especially on the electrical side, there's a lot of people that do work with electrical installations and products, but there's not a lot of people really who understands lighting
and can help design
and it's a gray area, and that's where we come in to assist them. Thanks so much for this interview. I think it's fantastic that Petrochemical Africa is doing this. It's actually something that we did not expect, and we are so grateful for it.
Thanks very much, Gavin. Thanks very much. With that, we're going to go over to music quickly. Thanks, guys.